Hello students, welcome to EduTap and welcome to the 17th lecture of ARD Static series. Today we will discuss about the agriculture economics, and in this particular topic we will talk about agriculture export zone. What are these zones? We will study it all. So before that, do remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and if you want PDF, join our Telegram channel too, where the PDF will be uploaded in next 24 hours. Okay, now that out of the way, talking about the timetable, you can see we are discussing agriculture economics today. Okay, only 2 classes are remaining, so I hope you are learning well and you are revising as well. Okay, so now let's start our class with the homework question that I have given you. Your question was, what is the type of education provided in the premises of the school where a person may learn basic, academic or trade skills? Okay, so these will be learned and your schools will be involved. Your option are informal education, formal education, non-formal education and primary education. If the all option are wrong, you can go for none of the above. Okay, so I have seen in the comment most of you have given the correct answer, and of course the answer will be formal education. Okay, so what is informal education? Informal education is, see, basically formal education. What is formal education? When the education that has been transferred to you, that has been given to you, is done in a systematic manner and some institute is involved. So that is the formal education. Now outside that system and outside the institute, so informal education is when you join some workshops, seminars, that all is informal education. Some training is going on, you have joined it. Vocational training goes on, you have joined it. And if you have a hobby and you took classes, online video you see, so that all is informal education. Talking about the non-formal education, it's a continuous process of learning. Every day we learn something new, and that is informal education. For now you are learning something, okay, at home you learn something, at workplace you learn something, between friends you learn something, your family teaches you things, so that all informal education. It's a ongoing process. Okay, talking about primary education, it's a part of formal education. Okay, basic education is nothing but primary education. Okay, that will be too deep, that they won't ask you about the primary education, but that is something that you should know. So now that is out of the way. Now moving to the today's topic. First of all, we will discuss about the PYQ. Okay, what kind of question can come from the agriculture economics? Your question is, which of the following state is identified as agriculture export zone for cashew nut? Your option are Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Karnataka, Gujarat or none of the above. See, quite direct. Quite easy question is there, and it was there in 2019 exam in phase 1. So we will discuss about these agriculture export zone, we will discuss about the states, we will discuss about the commodities, agriculture commodities that are involved in agriculture export zone. Okay, so first of all, don't get confused कि if we are talking about agriculture economics, we will read about everything कि GDP से शुरू करेंगे, unemployment rate देखेंगे. No, see, this is all is part of your ESI. Okay, and even this particular, when we are going about the terminology, when we are going about the concept that are general in economics, that is not important for your ARD static series. For ARD static series, you have to understand, we will discuss the economics that is based on your agriculture. And as you have seen in the PYQ, this agriculture export zone, about that you will not study in the in the ESI chapters, okay, or the ESI statics. So this is something that you should discuss here. Okay, other things you will be able to discuss in the ESI part only. So moving to the agriculture export zone. See, what are these agriculture export zone? The word itself is very clear. When we are talking about agriculture, it means one or the other step or the other commodity of agriculture is involved. When we are talking about export, this is telling us about the objective. कि एग्रीकल्चर एक्सपोर्ट जोन से हमारा मोटिव क्या है, हमारा एम क्या है. सो दैट इज एक्सपोर्ट. Okay, then talking about zone, I think zone is a cluster based on the geographical area or on the commodity that we have given. Okay, group बना दिया हमने, that we have called zone. So agriculture export zone means we are doing the export of agriculture commodity, and we have classified the area according to that only. Okay, so as I think you all know, we have discussed about the agroclimatic zone, that are the zones that are found in the India. Okay, in India, I think you all know different agroclimatic zones are there depending on the climatic condition found in the areas. Okay, so what is our motive with the agriculture export zone, or why do we need agriculture export zone? See, we all know agriculture policies, schemes, incentives, subsidies, that are all there. But why they are there? To push the farmer, okay, to get more benefits and to increase the income of the farmer. So in same case, or in the same line, what we did, we need to boost the export that comes from the agriculture area. How we can do that? See, there are two areas, that is area A and area B. In area A, you get good amount of apple. In area B, you get good amount of, say, cashew. Okay. So what you will do, the policy that has been implemented in India for wheat, okay, or for rice won't be beneficial here, because these zone are special zone. They are optimal for apple cultivation or cashew cultivation. The farmers, they are dependent on apple and cashew. So what you will do, you will identify this zone. You will say, okay, if you want to benefit the farmer here, you need to invest in the apple farming. If you want to benefit the farmer in area B, you need to invest in the cashew farming. So what you will do here, you will provide money subsidy scheme targeting the apple. Again, here you will target the cashew. So agriculture export zone again aims at the particular commodity that has been grown by the farmer in the particular area, and to boost the export of that particular area. Again, when we are talking about export, we are trying to diversify the agriculture. कि सारे के सारा जो एरिया है और द प्रोडक्शन दैट हैज बीन कमिंग फ्रॉम, वो थोड़ा सा डिफरेंट हो. एरिया ए एंड एरिया बी माइट हैव सम डिफरेंट प्रोडक्ट्स. व्हाट विल हैपन बिकॉज ऑफ दैट, दे विल गेट गुड प्राइस. Okay, government will provide them technology based on that, okay, scheme based on that only, and they will get good price. And also, see, diversification will be there, and they will, again, competition will be reduced and diversification will be there, and government will be able to provide better assistance to the farmers. Now, based on the information, now let's go to the definition that is written here. So an agriculture export zone, or you will also see in your exam, AEZ. Okay, if you haven't studied, you will be confused कि AEZ क्या है, but now you know. Okay, agriculture export zone is AEZ, is a specific geographical region in the country demarcated for setting up agriculture based processing industry mainly for export. So similar thing is there, but what they are saying, again, when we are talking about A and B, we talk na कि policy should be there. So they are saying, if you are exporting the product, it is not like कि आपका half an hour में, एक hour में, 2 hour में export हो जाएगा. So when you are focusing on export, what you need to do, you need to boost the post harvest technology too. It means आपने preservation good रखना है कि suppose 2 days में आपका product export हो रहा है, so your product should be handled in a way, okay, it should be processed in a way कि 2 दिन तक के लिए वो traveling handle कर सके, transport उसका वो bear कर सके. Okay, based on that, when did the agriculture export zone was introduced in India? So this particular policy was introduced in 2001 through EXIM policy. EXIM policy is Export Import Policy 1997-2001. इसी के अंदर in 2001 we bring agriculture export zone. Now talking about how many agriculture export zones are there. There are 16 agriculture export zone for 40 agricultural commodities in 20 states of India. Okay. So this is the information you should remember. Quite easy, quite direct. There is not much to understand. The only thing you should know that कि AEZ, what is our basic aim with AEZ or agriculture export zone. Okay, moving to state-wise agriculture zone. What are these 40 commodities that we will discuss, and what are 20 states, 60 AEZ, what are the names? Because in exam direct question will come from there, and there is no shortcut for that. You'll have to remember that. Okay, moving to the memorizing part. Quickly you can see that. Okay, most of the part are not given here. You can see these are the states, and most of the AEZ zones are set up in Maharashtra. Okay. Moving to the AEZ zone, now first of all we'll see West Bengal. So West Bengal, 6 zones are there. You can see these 6 zones for pineapple, lychee, potatoes, mango, vegetable and Darjeeling tea. There are 6 zones set up in the West Bengal. Okay, for these 6 varieties, okay, in West Bengal we will focus on these 6 varieties कि Bengal से हम लोग we can increase the export. So that will be our aim with this particular AEZ setting up scheme. Talking about Karnataka, there are 4 AEZ zone for Gherkin, rose, rose onion, flower vanilla. Talking about Uttarakhand, lychees, flower, basmati rice and medicinal aromatic plant is there. Talking about Punjab, vegetables are there. You can see all the vegetables, potatoes and basmati rice is there. Talking about Uttar Pradesh, potatoes, mangoes and vegetables. Mangoes again, basmati rice is there. Grape and wines are there. Mangoes are there for the Maharashtra too. Kesar mangoes are there. Flowers are there. Onion is there. Pomegranate is there. Banana is there. Orange is there for Maharashtra. Maximum agriculture zone are for Maharashtra. Talking about Andhra Pradesh, 5 zone are there. Mango pulp and fresh vegetables. Mango and grape. Mangoes, gherkin and chili is there. Talking about Jammu Kashmir, apples and walnut are there. Tripura, pineapple is there. Okay, Madhya Pradesh, potato, onion, garlic, seeds, spices, wheat, lentil and grams and orange are there. Tamil Nadu, cut flour, mangoes, cashew nut, lychee, vegetable and honey are there for the Bihar. Okay, Gujarat, 48 mangoes and vegetables are there. For 49 value added onion are there. 50 sesame seeds are there. And for Sikkim there are flower orchid, cherry pepper and ginger is there. And I think everybody remember Sikkim is the first completely organic state of the India. Okay, so now even these will be organic. Now moving to Himachal Pradesh, there are apples of course. Odisha there is ginger and turmeric. Then moving to Jharkhand, vegetable are there. Kerala के लिए horticulture products and medicinal plant are there. For Assam there is fresh and processed ginger. Talking about Rajasthan, coriander and cumin is there. Okay, so these are all your 20 state we have completed, and for 60 commodities we have discussed. Okay, so 60 zones are there. Crops are only 40. So you'll have to remember the ratio 20, 40, 60. 20 states for 40 commodity and 60 agriculture export zones are there. Okay, I think quite easy to remember, and that will be it. Okay, for agriculture economic zone, most of the part that you will cover in the ESI you will be easily able to understand. Okay, there is not much that is focused on there. Since this agriculture export zone was new, so that is something that you should know. Again, we are aiming the export here, that you will have to remember. Now moving to the PYQ that we have discussed. So, which of the following state is identified as agriculture export zone for cashew nut? Your option are Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Karnataka, Gujarat. So, from there we can see for Tamil Nadu, for cashew, only Tamil Nadu is the state where the agri export zone is been placed. Moving to the next practice question, how many AEZ zones are there in India? I think quite easy, that we have understood too. Your option are 20, 40, 60, 18. Again, we know for 20 state it is, for 40 agriculture commodities the zones are, and it is and the agriculture zone, total agriculture export zone are 60. Okay, moving to the next question. In India, when was the concept of agri export zone was introduced? So this again we are moving to the history, so you will have to tell. Your option are 1991, 2001, 2014, 2017 or 2021. So again, through EXIM, that is export import policy, it was introduced, the concept of agri export zone was introduced in 2001. Okay, moving to the next question. Which of the following state is identified as agriculture export zone for basmati rice? Okay, this will be your homework question. Why? Because again, I don't think anybody will remember it, but what you'll have to do for this particular question, go back to the video, check कि बासमती राइस के लिए इनमें से कौन से हमारे ऑप्शन है. Is it Punjab, UP, Uttarakhand, all of the above or none of the above? So what you'll have to do, go back to the video, check कि बासमती rice in how much zones, how much states this particular zone has been set up. Okay, that is your homework question. That's why it is a little musty, but you'll be able to easily understand. Okay, and for remembering the agriculture export zone, what you'll have to do, you'll have to revise, and you can also connect the agriculture export zone to the climatic condition, so that will be easy to remember. Okay, कि जहाँ पे बासमती rice ज़्यादा, of course they will try to export it. Okay, so that was it. Thank you so much for attending the lecture. If you have any query, do let us know. For your homework question, do let me know the answer in the comment section. Okay, I'll tell the answer in the next video, and I'll also tell कि कौन किसने answer सही दे रखा है. If you have any query, don't forget to write to us at hello@edutap.co.in, and if you want to check our website, this is the address. Thank you so much and have a nice day.